Okay guys, so the weekend is quiet as normal, although the community has been on fire. Rolling back into the week, coming Monday tomorrow, will mean that we have loads of information coming from the official development team of Arrowhead, but nonetheless, we have still got some interesting stuff for you guys to see today, as we have now got fully textured Illuminates, fully textured Walkers of the Automatons, and loads of new ads that are due to come into the mix. We've got some other things to talk about on top of that, and this one's going to be an interesting one. So if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. On top of that, make sure you check out our sponsor, Advanced GG, the #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market. My favorite flavor is cherry vanilla, but you guys can catch an array of flavors via the link in the description, and using code CLOUD at checkout will get you a cheeky discount. With that being said, let's dive on in to some news today. So starting off, there has been some Reddit posts go up with regards to fully textured ads that we haven't yet seen, one of which is the Walker from the Automatons, and this thing looks crackers. It looks so damn cool, and it just shouts out Star Wars vibes. This thing looks really, really cool, and I'm really interested to see how much of a whack this thing can take to take down, and hopefully we're not experiencing some next level OP ads that we just can't take out. On top of that though, we've got the Illuminate textured right here. These guys are extremely talented because this just looks so damn cool. This one specifically is probably my favorite, but this Illuminate looks really, really clever. I can't wait to see if they actually do make their way into the game, and as when they do, these guys are going to be an absolute nightmare. As you can see, we've got the three-legged Walker. This thing looks crackers as well, and the textures for this just look absolutely incredible. As to what sorts of planets they're going to be on is probably where I'm more interested. I think the snowier planets do make a lot of sense, hence the backgrounds, but we're going to have to see and wait to find out what it is that we're experiencing when it comes to the Illuminates. I wasn't a Helldivers 1 player, so there's only so much I can tell you guys, but hit me up in the comment section and let me know what you guys think this is going to be like when these eventually make it to the scene. But a set of enemies that you guys have already seen before through Helldivers 1 is the Hive Lord. Now this post was actually tweeted at me via one of you guys, a subscriber called Leon Steinert. Now I'm sorry if I actually butchered your name, but Leon the First posted this towards me saying this is what people are talking about at the moment. For those new among us, these statues appear to be molts of the Terminids enemy of Helldivers 1, known as the Hive Lord, a massive sandstorm-like creature. The tremors we've been experiencing could be the hints that these bad boys are coming soon. And as you can see by the image from Helldivers 1, although it is a top-down, these things look bloody petrifying, and I don't know how hard this is going to be when it comes into actually taking these guys out. There are becoming more and more and more different styles of Terminids and Automatons that are going to be running into the mix, and for me personally, I'm okay with it. I'm getting tired of going into the Terminids bloody place and just getting evaporated by hunters consistently. Those hoppy little buggers are really starting to rattle my cage just recently, so for me, bring on the Hive Lord. I feel like it's a fresh twist of a way to die. That's just my opinion. Let me know via the comment section what you guys are thinking to these new ads. And while you're down there, let me know how peed off you are that hunters are now doubled up and doubled down and are taking us out left, right, and center. Now, some positives towards the game as it goes. Helldivers 2 is estimated to have sold 8 million copies, apparently, is what the analyst is saying. It's absolutely mental. 8 million copies, and there's no sign of this game slowing down. The Helldivers 2 has surpassed more than 450 concurrent players. Helldivers 2 has surpassed more than 450,000 concurrent players, which indicates that the game is growing week on week. And Helldivers 2 is becoming so popular, it's surpassed Palworld on Steam's best sellers chart, and it is sustaining the numbers quite greatly. So a massive, massive well done to Arrowhead for providing us with a game which is not only just incredible, but week on, week out, just seems to be doing better upon better and better. Now, for those of you guys who aren't actually in the fight for democracy just yet, we have got a giveaway going on. We're just about to announce the winner for the last one in the community section and on the Discord, so make sure you stay tuned to that one and check out the announcement page on the Discord, link in the description. But we are also giving away another copy right now, so if you guys want to get a copy of Helldivers 2, or if you've already got it and want the money equivalent in super credits, then all you have to do is head down to the description and slap in a red heart for the amazing automaton freaking Walker looking thing in the comment section below. Red heart will get you entered in, and then hopefully we can get you guys some super credits or bring some new Helldivers into the fight. That being said though, let's continue with what's going on inside of the community right now. So another one right here is a Reddit post that's received 4.6 thousand upvotes, and this one I do massively agree with, because I felt the heat on this yesterday after we managed to finally finish the major order. This one states, "Dear Arrowhead, can we stop with these 100% call-in time and 50% cooldown increase? Effects of stratagems, please. For days of major order, for silos, those were turned off. Nobody missed them. The game was better than ever and was more fun than ever." Now, I completely agree with this. This post is absolutely huge, but you guys can obviously go down to the description and check out all of these posts for yourself firsthand. I'm not going to read this one out, but essentially the root cause of this is because essentially a 500k would take about 6 seconds. It took 12 seconds to call in a precision strike. Now, there is just ridiculous amounts of timings that are affected by this. I was pulling down a personal shield, and the ridiculousness around that was that it took 18 seconds for that thing to come down. And right off the bat, when you first spawn in, if you don't obviously do things correctly, you will attract ads straight away no matter where you are. So these things that are taking so bloody long to come down can sometimes cause the fight to be so much worse, especially in the later levels of the game. This is just something that we don't really need on our shoulders at the moment, and it's not something that I really enjoy either. Let me know if you guys agree. I feel like you do. We spoke about this a few times, but they just need to take that modifier out now, because it's just not enjoyable, and there's so many more out there that they could utilize that could bring the game a bit more to life and cause some difficulties still in the same breath. As well as that, while we're talking about it, this Reddit post with nearly 12,000 upvotes literally specifies exactly what I was talking about earlier. Another thing that they do not need to keep consistently adding into the game to make things harder is these bloody hunters. Anyone else think hunters are deadlier than their evolved stalker brothers? This is so damn true, it's ridiculous. I absolutely hate these bloody hunters with a renowned passion. Now, we actually did a poll on the channel, and you guys obviously were able to vote as to whether the hunters were an absolute nightmare or not, and whether there was anything really even worse. And lo and behold, the actual channel results were hilarious to say the least. You can see right here that we ended up with an incredible result to the question, okay, back me up here, Hunters and Helldivers 2 are the worst, right, with an 86% saying yes of 49,000 votes. That just says it all in a nutshell for me. Arrowhead, that's all the statistics you need. Please just leave it there now, please. I can't deal with any more freaking hunters. And we're going to end the fight today on something humble and lovely. And this one I really did enjoy, with over 3,200 upvotes on Reddit stating, "A disabled Helldiver to the forces of Super Earth. Fight on. I have both cerebral palsy and neurological damage from a childhood stroke in infancy. Being very disabled and playing with one hand, historically I've been real bad at shooters, both PvE and PvP, always finding it hard to find fun either in just being with pals or playing with low difficulty, often being a liability. It's pretty cool to me that my KD ratio in Helldivers 2 is 155 to 1 with nearly 6,000 kills, often being the player who picked up the samples or reinforced the most divers and meaningfully progressed missions. Makes me feel like I'm meaningfully contributing and not just being carried, and at level 30, when I thought I was just start getting worse, it feels pretty good. Thank you for your time, for liberty." Well, Helldiver, disabled, not disabled, with absolutely anything entailed, we're all Helldivers and we're all one, and I'm so glad that this guy is having so much fun with the game, and I really hope that this is a generic terminology. And if you do ever just jump into a random game with an SOS, just know that you never know who's on the other side of that helmet, and to be kind and thoughtful towards every player going. That's how we're going to end it today, so thank you so much again for watching. If you haven't already, smash the like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. Thank you so much again for watching. Appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.